They don't want a bread knife. Hi everyone. I literally only make videos once a month, if that even. I think once in 2 months. But it's just because my life is constantly changing. I'm traveling a lot and I'm also still kind of like learning how I want to do storytelling in my videos and how I want to edit. And I don't know, it's just taking a lot more time than I was expecting, even though I'm really, really loving it. Let's first update you guys a little bit because I am in South Africa right now. I've been in Cape Town for 3 weeks already, but our apartment that we had in Cape Town was wrapping up around this time. So we figured we would rent a little cottage, or how do you call this? Like a tiny house, really close to a really, really, really pretty beach. I will share the details in the screen somewhere, I think, or below. And we're going to be spending, I think, in total 2 weeks here. There's a lot actually changing in my life. I have a couple of months of traveling coming up, and I actually also came back from Bali just a week before I flew here. I was in Bali for a month. Did a solo trip, which was really fun and cool and scary and like, what's the word for it? But it was kind of hard as well, I think, especially in the beginning, because I flew to Java. I wanted to specifically go to Java because that's where my grandparents are from. And yeah, on Java there's a bit less tourism and like things to do and to meet other travelers than on, for example, Bali or the other islands around Bali. So I felt kind of lonely. I also booked only like Airbnbs and stuff like that. I didn't really book hostels, which made me more lonely because I wasn't really meeting anyone. But in the end, I have traveled to, I think, 7 places in about a month. I actually ended up staying in really nice hostels. I met so many people and I had just such a nice time. I'm gonna be here for another month in Cape Town or Cape Town area. And then I'm gonna be flying to Brazil and spend, I think, also 2 months, around 2 months there. And the reason that I can actually do this is because I quit my job, which still feels really surreal. I had my last day on Wednesday. And it means that I'm now jobless. It's all a bit, I think, scary and new because I won't be going back to an office like I was doing before. I am freelancing starting basically now. I'm going to be freelancing in a couple different things, but mostly social media management, UGC creation, and modeling. That got me here now. I'm here with my boyfriend and he's also going to Brazil next. I think I'm staying a bit longer and then I'm following him to Brazil because I kind of want to skip Carnival, I think. I don't really know yet. I haven't booked any flights or anything yet. But yeah, I think those are the most important updates. And I figured now I'm here and I kind of settled here in South Africa. I feel like I settled a bit more and I know how it works here. I thought it was finally time to pick up the camera again. And what better way to do it than in this little cottage? It is so freaking windy here in South Africa. in general, but like here specifically, it's super, super windy. I hope you can't hear this, but the whole house is literally moving. I think I'm gonna take a nice little shower. It's already 5 o'clock. I have some time to chill until we're gonna make dinner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read my book. I bought a new book actually. The one I read while I was in Indonesia is this one. I wasn't actually such a huge fan. I like her writing, but I don't know, I felt like it was a very thick book. A lot of information I felt was a bit like unnecessary. Not that everything in a book has to be like contributing to the story, but sometimes I felt like, okay, let's get going, you know? I want to get to an actual storyline. So I struggled quite a bit to finish it, and I actually finished it 3 days ago here. So it took me, over a month to finish it. But while I was in Indonesia, I bought this book. It's called Butter by Sako Jusuki. I'm actually enjoying it up until now, but let's see, and I'm gonna try to finish this, I think in 2 weeks. So let's see if I can make that happen. Good morning. I had such a good night of sleep, which I really needed. I was super exhausted. I love this little house. It's such a vibe, and it reminds me of a house that, my boyfriend and I stayed in Brazil, in Ilha Grande. I never know how to pronounce that. But I remember when we were still dating, like we weren't official, we rented like a tree house together there, and we spent, I think, like 5 or 6 days on this island, and it was magical. It's kind of where we fell in love, like for real. And this house kind of reminds me of it because it's all made of wood, and it's very like, it's not like a luxurious house, but it has a lot of character. You can literally read a book, go to the beach, work out, go to a cafe, and that's it. And it was kind of the same in that house. If I can find a house on Airbnb, I will put in the description, because if you're ever in Rio and decide you want to go away for a couple of days, like out of the city, this place was magical. Actually, went for a run, and I'm gonna go to the beach right now. It's a 15-minute walk, which is super nice. It is very windy again, so I hope the beach is gonna be nice, but I know the wind here is like, it can be very crazy, and the wind can blow against your skin really harsh, and it actually hurts. So I'm gonna walk to the beach to see if it's nice, and if it's not nice, maybe I'm gonna come back here. I don't really know. I am taking my French book with me to try and study some French. I told myself now that I don't have work yet, I'm gonna really dedicate a lot of time to learning French, because I've been in France for 2 years and I still don't speak French, and I feel really bad about it. Wow, I feel like the camera is moving because of the wind. That's actually crazy. In a house like this, you kind of have to... I'm just gonna hold it because the wind is actually crazy. But in a house like this, it's really funny because there's not a lot to do. So basically, you have to force yourself to do nothing all day. And for someone who likes to be productive, that's very hard, obviously. But it's nice. It feels very nice to be able to just relax and not have to do anything. And even like if there is a lot to do around, I always feel the pressure to go out and enjoy. But it's nice that there is not a lot to do, so you don't have this pressure. I'm rambling. I'm going to go out now and take you guys with me to the beach. We had lunch at a Korean place, and now we arrived at this beautiful, beautiful spot.
The water is getting.
You put it in? What is it? Cinnamon, no? It's hot. Warm. It's really good.
Right? Butter.
Today is the first day where I'm gonna kind of try to bring structure into my new life, because I have so much free time and I have so much to do. I'm kind of overwhelmed a bit. So I figured today would be the first day of me kind of, I don't know, making an overview of what I have to do and what are priorities right now, because I have a tendency to kind of distract myself with things that are not as important, and then kind of forgetting the stuff that are really important to do, because I get overwhelmed and I get anxiety from those things. I'm going to make sure that today I have kind of an overview of the things I really, really need to take care of ASAP. And then also, I'm going to try to start doing a new thing, or adding a new thing to my routine, since I don't have a routine right now, because I'm not going to be working a 9 to 5. I figured it might be nice to start doing morning pages. I've tried doing this before, over a year ago, when I was reading The Artist Way, but I never really got to finish it, and I never got to the point where I felt like it was really working for me. So yeah, I ended up stopping, and I think now it would be a nice thing to do in the morning, especially because I don't have a routine and I have so much to do that I can kind of just dump everything on the pages and then start my day. So if you don't know what morning pages is, don't quote me on this, but I think it is part of The Artist's Way, which is a book that can kind of, I think, unlock your creativity. So it's for creative people who want a bit more guidance, I think. And part of The Artist's Way is that you start each day writing 3 pages full, and it doesn't matter what you write down. It can be to-do list, it can be your thoughts, it can be dreams, it can be literally just writing, I don't know what to write 5,000 times, drawing, it can be anything, but you have to fill 3 pages in the morning. So I'm going to try to do this, and this is going to be my first time doing it again, which I know the first 2 weeks of doing this is always the hardest because it's just not really in your routine right now. And I have no idea what to write about, but I think I'm just going to write about my fears today. Fears that I have doing freelance full time, and I have a lot of insecurity around it. I feel like I still have this feeling of like, can I actually do this? Can I be successful? Do I have what it takes? There's a lot of thoughts like that, and I feel like maybe they will never actually leave, but I need to kind of put those thoughts on the backbone and just start doing things. Because if I lead with insecurity, it's definitely gonna fail. So let's get into it.
The pan soak in the water.
Okay.
Can I have a bite? Thank you.
What? My top is falling apart. It's already quite late. It's 10:30, which means I'm about to go to sleep. But I didn't really film much today, honestly, because I did a lot of things outdoors. I actually worked quite a bit and I was quite productive. And then I went to join Amin on the beach. I have some really good pineapple here, by the way, we have like a supermarket really close to this place that is full of like locally grown vegetables and like really good quality meats and stuff like that. So we're eating very, very good. And for example, this pineapple is literally the best pineapple I think I've ever eaten. It is so sweet. I had a quick workout after I finished work, and then Amin and I went for a little kind of like road trip thingy. I feel like every day we are taking the scooter and just driving because the beach or the coastline is just crazy, crazy beautiful. And also today it wasn't windy, and it made this place super, super hot. So we wanted to kind of escape and go out. So that's what we did. And after we did some groceries at this supermarket I was talking about, now I'm just off to bed after eating this amazingly sweet pineapple. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in the morning. Good morning. It is the next day. I am about to enjoy this really, really nice breakfast. Basically, it's chia pudding with yogurt, mango, some granola, and I put like dried fig pieces on top, which I bought like in a package. I will show you because I'm obsessed with them. They are so good, and they add such like a chewy texture to your yogurt bowl. These are them. It's from the Figgery dried fig slices, and I first bought like a small pack, but now I got the big pack because I went through it in literally one day. I'm just gonna enjoy this real quick. I have a full day of work. My washing machine is going mental right now, so I hope you don't hear this. It's also really, really cloudy, and I think that's good because it just means I can stay inside and kind of focus the entire day. And I just wanted to end this video right here. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested in seeing what I'm gonna do with my life and how I'm gonna figure everything out, then please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.